Firstly, let me start off by asking what recommendations emerged from Riyadh's Arab-Islamic Summit, especially concerning humanitarian aid, in addition to regional security?
Good afternoon. It's clear that the final statement has been announced, and there's quite a collaboration between Arab and Islamic countries, and a joint statement was issued. This statement clearly asserts that there's importance of Egyptian role in finding solutions and reaching a ceasefire in both Gaza and Lebanon. Also, insistence on that there should be a rapid and unimpeded passage of humanitarian aid to Gaza Strip, and also trying to find out or paving the way for a two-state solution also soon. Also insisting that there should be like a UN Security Council resolution to ceasefire in Palestine and Lebanon. Also, from the points asserted throughout the summit, that there should be ending all kinds of conflicts taking place in Lebanon. And according to the 1701, the Security Council decision of 1701.
Well, since you talked about the idea of, the summit discussing that the ceasefire and all of that, they also discussed during the summit the day after. How did the summit participants address the topic of rebuilding Gaza and supporting the Lebanese infrastructure amid the current challenges?
Yes, that was very important throughout the summit. But the first step would be actually finding or ceasefire at first, and trying to reach a solution for the problem taking place right now. So also Egypt will stand against all attempts aimed at liquidating the Palestinian cause, all kinds of, or calls for like forcible displacement of civilians in Gaza. So the protection of civilians is very important, and trying to reach out a decision from the Security Council as well.
Okay, so in your opinion, how might the summit's recommendations influence Arab-Islamic unity or cooperation in addressing, broader Middle Eastern issues? Obviously, this is one of the biggest issues within the region.
The summit was concentrated, so right now, since the 7th of October 2023, there were a lot of hostilities taking place, a lot of people died, a lot of people were injured. So the focus was actually on the Palestinian and Lebanese causes. And of course, that's related to the peace and security of the region as a whole, especially with the incoming Trump administration taking place in the U.S. and also the changes that are taking place in both the regional and international world. So there are some regional changes taking place. Also, there is a change in taking place inside some Arab countries or Africa
yes, well,
the region as a whole.
Yes. As you said, like the big topic now is obviously Lebanon and Gaza and the U.S. administration change. But in your opinion, what should we expect next from the Arab Islamic community regarding diplomatic efforts or initiatives focused on peace and stability in the region, and specifically, obviously, Gaza and Lebanon?
Of course, there was also in the final statement that stresses the need also that Israel, there should be a ceasefire in the region, and also an investigation in the crimes also that took place. So that's the role of the International Court of Justice, and also trying to put more pressure on Israel to stop those massacres taking place in Gaza and Lebanon, because this is against the international humanitarian law and also against Geneva Convention, which is of 1949, which is the milestone of the international humanitarian law, with its 4 treaties that it also outlines clearly. This treaty came after the Second World War, when millions of people lost their lives and also were displaced from their homes. So this was actually to have peace and order and liberties in the world. So actually trying to confirm, to make Israel actually conform with the international community and in accordance with the treaties that were issued after the Second World War.
Okay, that was political science assistant professor at Cairo University, Dr. Mariam Wahid. Thank you so much for your insights and thank you for joining us here on Q News.